you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be respectful, but your opinion really ain't needed. It's not valid. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
It
Mm-hmm.
honestly comes off a bit insulting when you speak out of turn
Right.
and offer
Yeah.
advice when people are not asking. It kind of comes off a little bit insulting in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Even if that's not their intent, that's just how it feels
Yeah, because I got
on the
cussed out.
receiving end of
I got cussed out for talking out of turn the other day.
yeah, I
Mm-mm.
mean,
Man, I was
it
trying to
doesn't
get rid of that
necessarily have to
last
be
night.
your intent, but
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just got people who can't take it. You got some people who
Right.
just can't take criticism. You can't take. It's some people that it's just like, you could tell some people like you being annoying right now and you getting on my nerves. You got
Mm-hmm.
some people you say that to them, they liable never to talk to you again, or you can't give that. But we grown, so when it comes to people trying to tell you what to do all the time, it's like, stand down. I can kind of navigate a little bit. If I need your opinion, I get it. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
then you got some people who you always ask a person's opinion so they feel like they can tell you whatever they want to tell you, and then later on you grow your own wings and do your own thing, and they still feel like you have that type of relationships, so they're trying to mentor you or trying to tell you what to do. Like, sometimes you got to tell people where they got you effed up, you know what I'm saying, or where they got
Right.
to kind of back
Right.
up off of you, because sometimes the intentions ain't for me to make you feel like I'm trying to boss you around.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's basically like you got to know your role. Like she said, you got to know your role.
mm-hmm.
You should be retired to me. But just don't lie. Who is boxing? Yeah, just don't lie. That's all I be saying with her. She a liar.
And I think that's another big issue for you too. Um, Not only minimizing who you are as far as a businesswoman, a mother, uh, I feel like minimizing who you are in your day to day life. I feel like that's an issue, and I feel like you have an issue as well as people that don't take accountability for their bullshit. I think you could take somebody if they would say, "Hey, yeah, Tommy, I did that, and that was fucked up." I think it's easier for you to take that than for somebody to try to cover it up and make an excuse
Yeah,
for what they
yeah,
did or who
and
they.
with somebody like her, like, well, I actually even put it on myself. I don't really need like a pat on my back or like validation. But if you're gonna try to down me, that's when I definitely got to remind you. Since you worrying about me, I definitely got to remind you of my accomplishments. I wouldn't let somebody like
Mm-hmm.
Tammy. Tammy couldn't diminish like my accomplishments, like off Bigo, on Bigo. Like it's nothing she could say. And again, I always go back to what Carrie said. If it didn't make you, it can't break you. So it's nothing
Mm-hmm.
Tammy could say that could make me feel less than, or feel like I'm slipping or I'm tripping or I'm doing something wrong in my life or I'm not where I
Mm-hmm.
should be in my life. I hear her saying things. Even today, I saw her and hating ass Petty Banks over there talking about uh I'm almost 50. I'm 45 years old. These people study my life. Is sick. Like Petty Banks, why you don't go live? Why are you from live to live? Her and Tammy, like from live to live,
I don't
live
understand
popping.
her position. I don't understand her position in any of this. So I
Tommy, are
really
you
don't
and
understand
That's
her.
my
are
hate.
you Tommy, are you and Trina B still real close, or you don't really like
No,
kind of no more?
no, no. We not close at all, and we'll never get back close. We used to be, but Trina wanted me to lie and kind of go with the key storyline about a real serious topic. Um, some shit they trying to storyline, but it's a very, very serious topic, for me. And personally, I got kids. I got a son and a grandson. So it was a lie that was concocted about P. And he wanted me to go with it. And look, I'm glad we right there with it, because that really encouraged me to start really going live, because how concerned he was, he did not want me to say it publicly, um, that it was a lie, my opinion on it. He was like, if you say that it's not true, you're going to lose women supporters. There's going to be a lot of women who hate you. And I was like, well, why would they hate me for telling the truth? For what I felt was the truth, because I'm not the judge, the jury, or the motherfucking prosecutor. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not God. I'm not here to judge nobody, but with the facts that we can actually see. Thank you, Brittany. Yeah, with what we could see, which was the evidence, the same evidence that was sent to the police. Um, I didn't see where it was true.
And
And
that
honey,
actually
that's
made the
when
support grow.
And later on, that
right.
would have messed with your conscience too, going live or telling thousands of people, however many people that you get what I'm saying, something ain't true when it is. Later on, that shit come back
Mhm.
up on you.
It would have came back, and something like that could have happened to, I got boys. Like, why would I lie on another man when my son's gonna be in that same? They gonna be young men one day, and I would hate somebody to be in a position to tell the truth and just lie just cause trying to be cool with a motherfucker. No, that's wrong.
Trina, Trina B does a lot of projecting. Hey, Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Trina
Hey,
B
Tom,
does a
baby.
lot of projecting. When he when he reads, it's a lot. I feel like us from a viewing standpoint, we like for the reads to hit because they true.
Mm-hmm.
Trina B reads don't ever hit because he just
They don't.
pulls things out of his ass.
At his age.
and,
Yeah.
and a lot of the things that he used as reads against other people, it's just him projecting or taking reads that were true about him and throwing it on somebody else. As far as
Mm-hmm.
calling people molesters, calling people addicts, those are
Mm-hmm.
things that are a part of his real life. Um, saying who he feels does and doesn't have a relationship with their parents, and a lot of the reads that uh, talking about people physically or
That's
it's
a
just a
good
lot of
one.
the things that he said, and I realized that today. A lot of the stuff that he says is him projecting things out of his real life, or him taking reads that were true about him and putting it on other people, to make him feel better. But I don't understand how he doesn't understand it, but he don't understand that a read don't hit unless it's true.
Unless it's
And a lot of the
true.
stuff that he
Okay.
says is a lie.
Some of
Most
these
of the things
people
he
live in
says is a
fairy
lie.
tale. Fairy
Oh, it's
tales
about
that they
him.
want shit to be. Or have you ever met a person that lie so much that they start believing they own lie? You know, you got
Yes.
Yeah,
some
but
people
Yep.
I don't
that
think
Ron.
dead ass
I don't
believe they own lies.
Yes.
I don't,
Yes.
and you want to know what's sick about it? I really don't think that Trina B believes that Pete is a molester. I think he's such a hater that he'll say whatever he has to say to keep the people
Yep.
that he feel that he has on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm
100.
saying? He know he
Mm-hmm.
lies. He
Yep.
just goes along with what comes out of his mouth to have that pool of people in his room, because most of the people in his room are people who dislike Tommy, dislike Keith, and the people who support them. So he's going to say whatever he has to say about the people that they don't like to keep them on his side. And it's okay to be biased because I don't fuck with Keys. I don't give a damn what you say. I think Brandon a faggot, you know. But
Me
I
too.
can't convince y'all of that. I can't
Right.
convince y'all of that. And I could be wrong, you know. But in my mind, damn it,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I believe. You get what
Right.
I'm saying? That's his stance that he has when it comes to Keith, being who he say Keith is. And we know Keith ain't that, but that's how he
Right.
feel. Damn it, and he gonna stick to it. You know?
And he's even
So
admitted it. He felt like because Keith didn't come tell him the whole story. Nigga, he don't have to come
mm,
tell Bigo the
I
whole
have to tell you
motherfucking
anything.
story. Like,
Right.
long as he
Right. Who
told
are
who
you?
the appropriate motherfuckers the whole story,
Right.
honey, and he didn't go to jail, that's what matters.
Right. And that's a big thing that I'm trying to learn too. And I watch you and Pete. Even if I watch y'all sometimes I watch and I don't log in. Sometimes because I get into it with the comments quick and you know it. Sometimes I watch from the window just so I can enjoy the content fully. And those are the times where y'all talking and it's kind of a lesson in the entertainment. You and P have a thing where y'all know what to address on live and what to leave off of this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You say enough to get your point across, and you leave enough out to keep them wondering. Do you hear where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
And
You got
and
to.
that's what Trina B and them don't know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you don't say too much, you say a lot for a hater.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
You know what I
It's
mean?
almost like y'all training. Some shit you taught and some shit you
Yeah.
just already know. Some stuff a person you be like,
Uh-huh.
damn, you didn't learn that when you was what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I got an old
Uh-huh.
soul, y'all, so sometimes common sense ain't a person ain't always born with, and you'll be kind of surprised, you
Yeah.
know, how good the fundamentals of coming grandparents and having a village to raise you, or whatever the case may be, that it actually teach you, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying, some home training that some of these motherfuckers just ain't got.
Right.
Cause sometimes Tommy can be talking, and she be like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say that. Let's just move on. Cause she'll catch herself
Right.
in the moment and be like, I ain't even gonna say that because it's gonna get them content. Fuck them. Let's move on. And I be like, I know that's right.
You got to, because you
But
see
still,
they
I be
grab
wondering in my
onto
mind,
it.
like, what she was about to say.
They
Yeah.
grab onto it so fast, and then here goes somebody.
Uh-huh.
They usually have 400 people in their room. They got 1,500 people in their room. You know, they still not getting gifted, but you know, like, no, I ain't giving you no content. Hell,
Mm-hmm.
just like this new Airbnb bro, this retired bitch. I don't know who sent her, but that's notice how it's all about Tommy K now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying this with air quotes. She allegedly lost the Airbnb money. And I'm just going by the context in which she said what she said. When she was like, she's going to miss that Airbnb money. We tried to warn you about what
Mm-hmm.
you was fucking with when you started fucking with this bullshit on Bigo. Bigo ain't Facebook, baby. This a
That
whole
Okay,
nother breed of internet
whole
people.
nother world.
okay, Cream, pause. Kind of take me back a little bit. So, is it the problem of her being in the Airbnb and having problems with people, or in Airbnb you ain't supposed to be? Like, what is the issue that could have got her put out of the Airbnb though?
Uh, for I
Several different
honestly,
issues.
see, for one, and I could be wrong. I own property. Maybe Tommy K would know better, but I feel like for one, she didn't own that property, and she was renting it out on Airbnb. And another thing I was thinking too is she kind of broke the confidentiality within the contract that she had with 21. You were renting, you let 21 rent that, and 21 let you know from the jump that that wasn't her on that account.
Correct.
That's not, you illegally
Yep.
rented
Bingo.
21 that space for that time. And I don't think it
Bingo.
was her property in which she was renting on Airbnb. I feel like she did a lot of things
Bingo.
illegally, and they probably
It's
could
an
sue.
illegal Airbnb. Correct. So
Right,
what make it
right.
automatically a legal contract is the mere fact that she know the who she's renting to. She knows she is not renting to Jazz.
Right.
She knows it.
So 21
And
got mad at her and pretty much got her in trouble type shit.
Well,
Well,
she
what
tried to
21 did,
go ahead, go
okay,
ahead, Tommy. Go ahead.
okay,
I think 21 fought back. I feel like if that young lady had never come here, and I don't know who convinced her to come here, because one thing about 21, that bitch ain't shit. But her following love her. And when you fuck over her and she ain't did nothing, they on your ass. Whoever convinced that young lady to come here, she should have thought that through. Because that was stupid as fuck. She came here to embarrass 21. And at first we thought her and 21 were working together. But I realized her and 21 wasn't working together in the when 21 went on Brandon's panel and started showing those messages. And the first thing out of 21's mouth was, because 21 is a smart motherfucker.
Yes,
The
she
first
is.
thing out of 21's mouth, 21 said, I told you that this wasn't my account and you still rented this Airbnb to me. And you knew this wasn't my real name. And you knew you knew I really wasn't this person. And you still rented to me. So 21 came and took 21 thought about it and came into the situation knowing what to say publicly to fuck that girl. Oh, if you're going to embarrass me, I'm going to shut you down. But
right,
people had warned her of that before she came out here. But she was so caught up in thinking that the beans meant something without her being a whole stupid, thinking that we were going to give her money for some information that we really already knew. Dummy.
Yeah, some people don't really know
She
what
didn't
Big
know
O
she was
is.
fucking.
Like, yeah, some people don't even know what
She
this
knew what
is.
Big
So
O
I
was,
don't
but she
know.
didn't know about. She knew what Big O was, but she didn't know how. I didn't know how Big O was. I knew what Big O was, but I didn't know what Big O was about until the motherfuckers looked my information up and had my mug shot from 10 years ago. And I'm like, how the fuck do people get this shit? You kind of know what it is until they teach you what it is. If you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Catfish should teach you how to go find a person. Watch enough episodes of Catfish.
But
Catfish
if you're
should
not a
show you
part of,
how to.
but if you
Baby,
used to
what?
the Instagram world, the Instagram world and the Facebook world is completely different than the Bigo world. So you could be a person on the internet and not have a clue how internet motherfuckers get down. Tommy K said a long time ago, a lot of us just motherfuckers on the internet. We ain't internet motherfuckers. And that's true.
Mhm.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
true. But you have to be taught. Because the Bigo
Yeah,
yeah,
world
that's
that's
different,
true
true.
baby.
now.
I think her coming on this app was a Keys production though.
Me too, of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now she ain't even. I ain't heard her say shit about 21. It is all about Tommy K. Big fat ass.
I can't wait for her to fall out with whoever sent her. Because I don't think that she thought it was gonna go like this when she brought her ass on here. Hey, Beer Gang.
But if she
I don't
was
think
that
she thought it was
naive,
gonna go like this.
if she was that naive to even file for something that simple, I bet you whoever sent her didn't have to do much. Sometimes if you dealing with a greedy motherfucker and you just tell them that it's some money involved or if they do X,
Right.
Y, and Z, sometimes people get on there and play their own dumb ass hand and you just was used as a pawn.
Yeah.
I thought the bitch was on drugs. How big her eyes was the other day.
Yeah. When she took out that bottle and took a drink, I fell to the ground.
And she didn't even pour it in the cup, did she?
Straight out the bottle.
And somebody gonna go in there and be well, somebody was supposed to rent that out and they was gonna pour that in a cup. This nasty. Like monkeypox and shit ain't around here. I
Girl,
don't
she pulled that
understand.
out her purse, girl. That heifer walk around
That
around.
is crazy.
She ain't even had.
That bitch is a fiend. She
Mm.
her
Oh
leave out
Yeah,
yeah.
was
it was
fucked
a
up. She
bottle.
was sweating. Her leave out was fucked up. She was sweating. She just her eyes was big. She
Yeah, cause
just was
when they put you on pause for your Airbnb and they get ready to take it from you, they freeze your money. So that money that you was getting when they
Hey,
was checking
Pippin.
out, so whatever she was depending on or thought she was getting, all of that shit is damn near like froze. And then if they found you in violation, they don't even have to give you any of that. So she probably stressed the hell like, what in the world did I just do type thing.
And I
But the
wonder
thing
does it
about it,
affect her other properties? Like
I don't think there is any other properties.
oh okay.
I think all of that was a lie. I think she came on here kind of like, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that, to try to fit in with the. She wanted to fit in with the top dogs. And when I
Mm-hmm.
say top dogs, I'm talking about the big money makers. You, Keys, Imp, them. She wanted to sit with the people who she was, because she had to be told who were the who, you know, she had to be told who were the leaders on this motherfucker to know where she wanted to
Right.
sit. Because why would you turn down $200 to sit with somebody who got the views and the clout
Mm-hmm.
that's not
Yeah.
willing to pay you?
Right.
But these people over here are willing to pay you. You said, fuck the money, let me sit with a views at, because she a top dog. So even if she don't pay me, I'm going to get the following. You get where I'm
Right.
coming from with that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, but all in all, she wanted the money, and I think the money part of it hit her as she was talking, and they were calling her, having something to say to her, because she refused to put her phone on do not disturb. So somebody definitely was calling and coaching her. Um, and her story changed as soon as she got on Tommy K Live, because she told us, as we were getting her in touch with Tommy K, she told us that 21 destroyed the Airbnb. So when she got up here and she was like 21 didn't destroy it, I'm like, wait. That's not what we were told. We wouldn't even took
Okay.
this shit and made this happen if it was no content in it. This is no content, bitch, other than you want to argue. You want to argue.
Right. Mm.
You want to argue. We know 21 dirty, bitch. We watch on live.
Right.
You want to
Been
argue.
watching her for years.
Right. You feel me, Lou? That wasn't nothing new. We know 21 smoke weed everywhere she go. That wasn't nothing new. You know? I feel like she was sick. She was sick. She was saying even Brandon had to keep muting her. Put your phone on do not disturb, mute. Put your phone on do not disturb, mute. Put your phone on do not
Mm-hmm.
disturb, because she refused to shut up and do what he sent her to do. You came up here to talk about this, you know,
Hmm.
and it kind of blew up in her face. But that's what happened when you lie.
Yeah, but Karma mug because 21 might act like she don't need those Airbnbs. I ain't fooling with him, but when you and whatever get in his, you know what I'm saying, and you gotta go somewhere, God, sometimes it ain't always best to just burn bridges just because you can.
Right.
I feel like
Because
21,
Airbnb
the type of
accounts for
21
both of
support,
y'all.
I feel like the way 21 support worked though, it ain't gonna be nothing for somebody to let her use their information and get another Airbnb. Her support love her dirty draws. And when I say dirty draws, I'm talking about her dirty draws for real.
The filthy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
They
but
love
stuff
her
is
filthy,
but
bumpy ass.
everything is temporary. So if a grown person is
Yeah.
okay with everything being temporary, because at this point you Airbnb will block out both of
Thank
y'all. If you
you.
putting them tripping with them and you got that stuff going on, they'll block out both of y'all. So even if your supporters get you a hotel every other night or get your room a couple, I mean, I just couldn't live like that as a grown woman where the
We
next
know
day or
that's
the
just
next two
her.
days, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, I think she's used to living this life. I think 21 finally living a life that she felt like she wanted to live. She wanted to be.
Yeah, she
She
accomplished
finally from
those
pillar to
things living in
post.
life.
She gave up her stable living environment to be homeless. It sounds crazy, but she gave up her stable living environment to be homeless, to hop from pillar to
As well as
post.
her children. Mm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, so I think this is what she really wanted out of. I think this is what she really wanted to do. And it sounds weird, but I mean, that's That's what we're dealing with. She was stable before this.
Yeah, she
She hasn't
was.
always been this way. She was stable. She had a place to live, you know? She had her children. She gave all of that up to do what she's doing right now. She wants to be homeless with no responsibilities, right, Big Blink?
Mm.
As sick as it sounds, I don't know any other way to put it.
Yeah, she left her home and her kids to start her rap career that she never started, but she out here
Her rap
spreading the
career.
house up in Virginia. Um,
She can't.
yeah, looks a damn fool.
Let me be what the hell that girl on.
Her rap career. Yeah.
Dead ass.
She need to give it up. Give that shit
It's
up.
spread up. Lou is a fool.
Not spreading the house in Virginia. But
Your
baby, with the
karma,
way
she
that ass,
was.
with the way
Oh,
that
have you
ass bumped
seen it?
up,
It's
girl,
warty like a
yes,
toad. It's warty
yes,
like a toad. Her ass like the back
yes,
of a toad,
girl,
a
yeah.
frog. Like it's horrible.
It, I'm gonna buy her a six bath so she can soak that motherfucking shit.